folks, I am back here with Enduring Finances. Welcome to my channel. Today we are taking a look at my stock portfolio breakdown and all the individual dividends that I reinvested and earned dividend income in from the month of May this year, 2025. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it and take a look-see at my portfolio breakdown and how it has been performing month over month. Alright, so we can see last month we were valued at $39,739. Ending the month of May, we are valued at $41,137.04. We saw a market value increase of $1,397.38, about 3.52% in overall value increase. For the year, that puts us positive once again. We had a rough couple months in March and April, but we have corrected that and we are now up over $101,195, or 3.14% for the total year. We can see the bouncy bounce right here real quick, up, 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 down, down, up. So we've self-corrected on that and almost completely corrected. So that is positive here, especially because we're way over what we started the year with. Let's go ahead and take a look, see at my strategy and see how my reinvestments have impacted the stock portfolio as well as the individual sectors. So we take a look, see, and we know that we wanted to reinvest into real estate and bonds because those were low. These are my target breakdowns here, 25, 15, 10, 5, 3, 2, 1 percentages based off the different sectors here. And this is what they actually are. So we're low in a lot of these except for tech. So this is what we ended the month of April with, and we wanted to kind of rebalance that because we're chasing that 4% dividend yield monthly. So we went ahead and reinvested into real estate and healthcare. We bought 2 shares, ticker symbol OHI, and we bought 1 share of Pfizer and 1 share of MRK. And we can see how that impacts the current breakdown at the end of May of all the sectors. So real estate, we saw a slight decrease again, where it went from 13.8% of total breakdown to 13.6%. Even though I bought more shares of stock in that sector, the real estate sector has been hit really hard with the market, so we didn't quite correct what already was happening. And then healthcare, we also saw a drop a little bit. We did see, however, that my total dividend yield did increase with the increase with purchasing these dividends here. So we went from $13.26 a year to $13.55 a year in total dividend yield based off of these individual sectors and individual dividends within these sectors. Now, speaking about dividends, let's go ahead and take a look-see at how many total dividends I earned for the month of May, how we're doing there. Alright, so we earned $84.11 in dividends in May. It is one of the lower months. We have a triple effect that we've seen historically where I have a high month and then we go low, medium, high. So this was the low month. Next month should be a little bit higher. For the year total, we are at $530.21 in total dividends, and I'm glad to see that we are hitting that very nicely in the year. Let's go ahead and take a look-see at all the individual dividends that make up this $84.11. Alright, dividend number 1 coming in on the 1st of May is ticker symbol GIS, which is General Mills. We're in $5.40 from the 9 shares that I own, and we are down about $72 in this position, and it makes up about 1.19% of my entire portfolio, which is about average based on the annual breakdown that I did. We're looking at 1 to 1.2% of my portfolio is average for a stock company to hold. Dividend number 2 coming in again on the 1st of May is ticker symbol T, AT&T. We're in $10.82 from the 39 shares that I own, and this company is down about $48, so not too shabby there. Dividend number 3 coming in on the 2nd of May is ticker symbol BK, the Bank New York Mellon Corporation. We're in $2.35 from the 5 shares that I own, and we are up very much in this position with a gain of over 108% in market value increase. That equates to $230.60. So big numbers there. Dividend number 4 coming on the 5th of May is ticker symbol BNDX, the Vanguard Total International Bond ETF Fund. We earn 31 cents from the 3 shares that I own, and we stay pretty even keeled with this for a loss of about 3% total, which is like $5, so not too bad there. Dividend number 5 coming in on the 9th of May is ticker symbol AXP, the American Express Company. We're in $5.74 from the 7 shares that I own, and we are up very much in this position for a gain of over 100% 33% in market value. That is a little over $1,178 there. This company is a bigger fish in my bucket, coming in at 5% of my total portfolio breakdown. And AXP went ahead and increased their dividend this month. They increased from 70 cents a share to 82 cents a share. So a 12-cent increase in dividend yield is pretty good in my book. Moving on to one of the biggest companies in my stock portfolio, dividend number 6, coming in on the 15th of May, ticker symbol AAPL, which is Apple. I'm sure you've heard of them. We earned $3.90 from the 15 shares that I own, and we are up over 82, almost 83% in this position for a gain of market value of $1,365.90. And this is the third biggest company in my portfolio at this moment, coming in at 7.32% of total portfolio value. It is a big fish in there. And they went ahead and increased their dividend as well this month. Apple increased from 25 cents a share to 26 cents a share, so a 1 cent increase for a tech company. That's pretty good, and I'll take their small little increases there. They are known for not having a lot of dividend increases and focusing more on that growth in the stock value, which we can see here. We're up over $1,300 in this position. So not too shabby. Dividend number 7 coming in on the 15th of May, ticker symbol ABBV, which is AbbVie Incorporated. We're in $1.64 from the 1 share that I own, and we are up almost $79 in this position for a gain of just shy of 74% in market value. And this company, it makes up less than 0.5% of my entire portfolio, so a little guy there. Dividend number 8 coming in on the 15th of May, ticker symbol KMI. We earned $2.01 from the 7 shares that I own, and we are up again over 108% in this position. This time the gain is slight. It's only $102.20 in market value increase, but it is valued a lot less. So that makes sense. And they went ahead and increased their dividend as well from, I'm gonna mess this up, 28 cents 10 cents to 29 25 10 cents. So barely, half of a fraction of a penny there, but we'll take it. Moving right along to a dividend that I can't pronounce. Dividend number 9 coming in on the 15th of May, ticker symbol NN, and we earned $8.12 in dividend from the 14 shares that I own, and we are even keeled with this with a gain of about 4.76% in this position. Dividend number 10 coming in again on the 15th of May, ticker symbol O, Realty Income Corporation. We earned $2.95 from the 11 shares that I own, and we are down about 7.5% in this position, so we're doing all right there. Dividend number 11, the last one, nope. Dividend number 11 coming in again on the 15th of May, ticker symbol OKE. We earned $5.15 from the 5 shares that I own, and we are up over $170 in this position for a market value gain of about 73.2% increase in market value. And then dividend number 12, the last dividend from the 15th of May, ticker symbol STAG. We earned 99 cents from the 8 shares that I own, and we are even keel with this for a loss of just under $9.30. So not too bad there. Dividend number 13 coming in on the 16th of May, ticker symbol COST, which is Costco, one of my favorite companies. They went ahead and gave a dividend of $3.90 for the 3 shares that I own, and we are up officially over $2,000 in this position, over 181% in market value increase, and this is one of the biggest companies in my portfolio, coming in at 7.59%. It beats out Apple, so it is second place. And Costco went ahead and increased their dividend again from $1.16 a share to $1.30 a share. So a 14-cent increase in each dividend is fantastic, and I really like Costco, so I'm very happy to see this. Dividend number 14 coming on the 23rd of May is ticker symbol RY, which is the Royal Bank of Canada. So we are seeing a Canadian tax come out courtesy of my brokerage account Ally. So we ended up coming home with $2.75 from the 3 shares that I own, and we were up about 55% in this position for a gain of about $134. So not too bad there. Dividend number 15 coming on the 26th of May is ticker symbol EFC, which is Ellington Financial, one of my monthly dividend earners. We earned $7.15 from the 55 shares that I own, and we are down about 30.5% in this position for a loss of about $3.05. Dividend number 16 coming on the 28th of May is ticker symbol OHI, which is Omega Healthcare Investors. We're at $18.76 from the 28 shares that I own, and we are up about 23% in this position for a gain of just under $195. And OHI makes up about 2.52% of my entire portfolio, so a little bit above average there. Dividend number 17 coming on the 28th of May is ticker symbol SIRI. We're at 27 cents for the one share that I own, and we are down 50% in market value for this for a loss of $21.78. And then dividend number 18, the last dividend of the month, coming in on the 30th of May is ticker symbol LTC, one of my monthly dividend earners. We own $1.90 from the 10 shares that I continue to hold, and we are down about $21.30 in the position for a loss of about 5.68% overall. But that wraps up all the 18 individual dividends that make up the total dividend yield for this month. Let's go ahead and jump over into my favorite portion of this breakdown, which is the statistics on a micro level of how my stock portfolio is performing and improving over time, because it is continuing to improve. So let's jump into it. All right, so we see that we have a dividend yield, and this is a monthly dividend yield of 3.29%. We have been chasing that 4% and not coming close. Finance and real estate have not been performing as well. We've seen that dip down, and that's a big impact in this because they make up predominantly all of my dividend income. Dividend average per yield per year is $1,355.36. Per month, that's $112.95. Per week, that's $26.06. Per day, that's $3.71 in passive dividend income, just income coming in from all these dividends that I have. Per hour, that would be 15.5 cents. Per minute, that's 0.3 of a penny. And if we were to compare this to an average 40-hour work week, I'm not working too much, that would be 65.2 cents per hour. So slow increases here. But we're saying this just from this year, we've gone up over 11 cents in daily average earnings for dividends. Let's go ahead and see how the statistics and all of the dividends that I've earned impact my goals that I set for myself for the portfolio this year. So we know current portfolio value, we are still under what the goal is for the year, $44,750. Total dividends this year, we're up to $530.21. We want to earn $1,400, so we're a little bit shy there, but this was one of my lower months, so we're going to have 2 more high months and then another low month, so we could self-correct this. Average dividend per month is $112.95. We are chasing this $113 goal. As soon as we hit that, I'm going to be a very happy camper. We're 5 cents off. We're going to knock this one out of the park. And then, of course, the average dividend per day, we wanted to reach $3.71. We wanted to reach $3.62 a day in average dividend income, and we have surpassed that by 9 cents already. We are at $3.71 a day on average in dividend income. So I'm very happy to see that. And we are going to knock all of these goals out of the park except for potentially total dividends earned this year and portfolio value, and that's going to be based on how the market corrects itself and just how well I do on dividend planning, because right now we're slightly under this in our dividend yield already, so we're going to have to step up our game to hit it, and it might be too lofty of a goal, but I'm going to leave this here. My portfolio has performed wonderfully. Hopefully yours has done as well, and you have seen a lot of dividend income coming in, and your portfolio has corrected from the little market downturn that we had earlier this year. I'm very happy to see this right here, and I hope that you are too. And I will see you next time, folks. Bye-bye.